Nowadays, we're so encapsulated by technology. What's not to love? Literally everything is presented in front of you on the tip of your finger, and anyone has access to any information with the internet. However, almost everyone is sucked into the dimension of social media, spending hours of their day swiping on their phones, absorbing content that they'll probably forget about in a few minutes. And I'm no exception to this epidemic. I'm not going to argue that social media is bad and corrupting humankind, but it would be a great learning curve for everyone to be aware of the amount of time they're spending on specifically social media and how it could be harming their mental state. Now, everyone spends different amounts of time on social media and uses it for different reasons, and I'm not trying to say that social media should be abolished and everyone should get rid of it, because it is a great place to learn new things. There are things that I wouldn't have known about if it weren't for social media, but does that outweigh all the negative content that people are consuming? First of all, before doing anything, you have to define a why. Why are you doing this? What purpose does it serve for you? And I was in a sort of rut for a week or so, telling myself that I will do things, but just ending up tired and using social media for the rest of the day. I wasn't in a complete rut, however, because I still did my schoolwork and the fundamental tasks to get through life somewhat productively. And last night, it hit me. The solution just might be by removing the drug. Yes, the drug is social media. Way to be dramatic. Hey y'all, it's 10:20 and I'm not gonna use social media for a day, for 24 hours. I hate talking in the morning when I just wake up, but I have to so I can communicate. Let me just make my predictions off the bat. I think this is gonna be not super, okay, that's a lie. I was gonna say not super difficult, but it depends if I'm able to keep myself busy. Do I have the willpower to push through the day without being tempted to click on one of the social media apps? So let's analyze my screen time first and see what is going on with my habits. Let's look at yesterday's screen time. 5 hours. It's actually not that bad. With all my screen times combined from each of my devices, such as my computer, iPad, and phone, it's probably gonna exceed way more than 5 hours, which is not good. I'd say in total my screen time is 8 hours. No, maybe 10 hours with all my devices combined per day. For this challenge, I'm not going to be removing the devices themselves, but I will be removing social media. I'm kind of already at an advantage. I don't have Twitter. I haven't used TikTok. I don't have Instagram installed. Really, the only social medias that I have and really use is YouTube. That one's a big one. And Pinterest. Anyways, now let's look at my screen time for my phone. So yesterday, it was at 5 hours and 13 minutes. YouTube, it got 3 hours. Ocean Hero, that's like a browser. It's like Safari. And the reason why it's at 1 hour was because I was watching a K-drama on it. It wasn't available on YouTube, so. But 3 hours, look at that compared to all the rest of my apps. So there's like a common theme. Yeah, YouTube, 4 hours. The rest of my apps, not even reaching 30 minutes. And throughout the week, my average is 4 hours and 30 minutes. That's not that bad, actually. But look at that. 22 hours. Okay, the reason why I spend so much time on the browser is either because I'm watching K-drama or I'm searching up a bunch of stupid questions. Oh my goodness. Whenever either something like regarding my health comes up, like I'm feeling certain symptoms, then I immediately search it up and I'm like, what does this mean? Or I just have a random question of the world and life. I probably search up around 50 questions a day. Okay, no, I feel like that's too much. Maybe like 30 questions a day. Oh yeah, and I also use a browser for for Instagram sometimes, because sometimes I'm just bored and I just go on the browser Instagram just to check, which it kind of ruins the whole point of uninstalling the app, but we're gonna put a limit on the apps for the day and we'll see how successful this challenge becomes. Okay, so I expected this to be more epic when adding screen time limits, but that kind of made me realize I don't really have that much of social media, so this is not much of a challenge because I'm not really addicted to social media as a whole, just YouTube. But for this challenge, I'm going to allow myself to watch shows and movies, like streaming, just not social media. Okay, I feel like this is kind of like lame for me because I already have like the big social medias uninstalled, except for YouTube. That's a good thing though. First course of action, I want to kind of write out, not really a script, but an outline for this video that I'm making right now, and also editing a video that I released last week by the time you're seeing this. It's kind of weird talking in like future, present, past tense. Also, by the way, ignore my super blaring raccoon under eye bags. Yeah, they're extra dark today for some reason. Like, literally my eye bags, they're not normally this dark. But I kind of finished writing the first part of this video. Yeah, but I kind of forgot I need to eat breakfast, and it's 11:06 a.m. I feel like this might start to be the point where I feel a challenge, because usually when eating, especially breakfast, I use my screen. So now I need to edit the video that I posted a week ago. So far so good. I don't even feel any different. Keeping myself busy. Like, okay, usually I listen to my music just on YouTube, but because like the other apps, like you have to pay for them or they have so much ads, aka Spotify. But I'm gonna have to listen to Spotify because I feel like listening to K-pop. So yeah, but I don't like Spotify. It just has way too many ads. YouTube, it does have ads, but it's not unskippable, and they're short ads, so you know. And plus, YouTube has more songs than Spotify. There are some songs that I found on YouTube that I want to add to my Spotify playlist, but they don't have it on Spotify. So it's 2:34 p.m. and I am almost finished editing my video. I think I'm gonna go on a little walk today. Again, don't feel anything. Sometimes I'm like, oh, like going to click for YouTube. No, I actually don't want to click for YouTube. Like, I just see YouTube, the app, and I'm like, oh, but I don't click on it. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but my outfit of the day, I guess it represents my mood. No, it doesn't, but I'd like to think that. Hey y'all, so it's 8:41 p.m. It's so nice outside though. Like, it's still sunny. That's how you tell summer's coming. Nothing really is different. I'm honestly not even that much more productive. I haven't really gotten that much stuff done. I got my video done and the thumbnail. But the thing is, I don't have a lot of things to do anyway. Like, it's not like I have outstanding homework assignments. Okay, when I get homework assignments, I usually do them like right off the bat. So that's not an issue. But maybe I should try doing this challenge for longer than just a day and see the difference that it makes. But right now, we're starting off with the day. If you're wondering why I'm out of breath, it's because I was dancing. So, okay, right now I'm just gonna sketch in my sketchbook and then take a shower. And then maybe read, hopefully. This is so ugly. Ew, I hate it. I genuinely hate it. I'm gonna use this paper, okay? La 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 la. I'm so sweaty. So my first drawing was a fail because I didn't have any references or anything. So, yeah, I blame it on that.
What happens when you get...
Okay, I'm acting as if I, like, can't even search up any references on Google. But Pinterest is a better option. This is literally actually irritating me so much. So why are my drawings turning out very ugly? I don't understand how my art skills became worse. This is so ugly. So I need to take a shower, but my sister's taking forever in the bathroom. So I have to wait for probably an hour. Let's do some Duolingo. I haven't been on Duolingo for like over a month, so I don't feel like doing Duolingo. Dude, I'm so sweaty. I just need to take a shower right now. I'm about to lose my mind. Oh my gosh. Yes, jump scare warning, I know, but I took a shower. I'll just tell you my final thoughts right now and just add on any additional final thoughts later. Maybe this is not the best time considering my hair is like this, but you're just gonna have to deal with it, okay? For people who have a social media addiction, especially like with the ones like TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat. Oh, I forgot about Snapchat. That one's just dead. Who uses Snapchat? But, you know, stuff like TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, I think if you're addicted to those ones, you should definitely try this out. And just anyone, you should definitely try this out. But it didn't really make much of a difference for me because I don't have those apps, okay? I either deleted them or uninstalled them. So having barely any social media, and the only social media I have is YouTube, I'm just depriving myself of YouTube. It's just my normal day-to-day life without YouTube. I think it's more of a hindrance compared to a benefit. I really need YouTube, okay? It's a great place for me to find stuff like for learning and for entertainment and stuff in general, but I definitely think I need to lower my time spent on YouTube, but I don't think I should just remove YouTube. I honestly didn't get that much stuff done. I thought I would get way more stuff done, and I was still very motivated throughout the day. That being said, the challenge is not over yet, okay? I still have until 10 a.m. tomorrow. I still have 12 hours. Overall, I think this is a good challenge, and I think that everyone should try this challenge out. But personally, if I really want to give myself an actual challenge, I need to go longer without social media, but at the same time, I don't think I need this challenge because yes, I am addicted to YouTube, but I'm not really addicted to social media, and it's not taking a mental toll on me. So I think that I'm not really gaining any benefits here. I'm just depriving myself of content, and it's not a bad thing. There's some content on YouTube that I did not need to see. The part of YouTube that I'm mostly addicted to is the Reels part of it, because it's exactly like TikTok where you just scroll. You can just scroll aimlessly. Yeah, I think I should just watch the longer videos and try to cut out the shorts. Okay, I don't think YouTube shorts are bad, but it's like a copy of TikTok, and I do not need another TikTok in my life. I deleted that app for a reason. Okay, so it's 11:45 p.m. and I'm gonna go to bed very soon. I'm gonna read, but this is just my farewell for the night, and yeah. So okay, so it's the next day and it's 9:10. Ignore my voice, it's so shaky. I still have an hour before I can use social media, so I'm gonna read. I am now allowed to check social media. Let's see if there's anything different. No, there's not anything different. But let's see. Yeah, I got a notification. Wow, crazy. But oh my goodness, y'all. 9K views for my face workout video. That's almost at 10K. Like, it's so crazy. Anyways. I reached 103 subscribers. Oh my gosh, I just passed 100 subscribers. I should make 100 subscribers special. For my other account, it's just notifications of people liking my comments, because I make a lot of comments on this account. A lot of people uploaded. I mean, nothing's really different. Okay, so I only went on YouTube, but let's go on Instagram. Nothing's gonna happen. Literally, no one's gonna post. Like, it's all the exact same. Because people don't post on my feed. I'm only following a few, like, people. These are the people I'm following, and that's my followers. But yeah, I only follow the people I know. Like, there's some people who request to follow me that, like, I've seen in the hallways of my school, but I've never interacted with, and I don't accept their follows. Okay, if my channel gets enough traction, I'm thinking, like, later down the line, I can make an Instagram account, like a public one. Anyways, here are my final thoughts. So here's just a summary of how the day went and some things I noticed by doing this challenge. Number 1, my phone screen time lowered, but my iPad screen time, it skyrocketed. So it's kind of like one or the other, you know? I didn't get as much done as I would have liked, but I think at that point it's my problem. I need to stop blaming my quote-unquote circumstances. I got more tired earlier and was ready for bed earlier. I was able to recall everything that I did that day, whereas each normal day would be a blur. I was more focused and motivated in doing tasks. My emotions were amplified because I had no go-to distractions, so I kind of had to marinate in what I was feeling. So when I was on my walk, I felt very in the moment. I felt very present. I was listening to music and I felt joyful and happy. But when it was nearing the end of the day and I felt sweaty and icky, I started to get very irritated. And I normally, when I'm irritated, I just try to distract myself so it doesn't come to a point where I'm losing control. But at that point, I really had to deal with that. And I concluded that social media isn't the problem of my phone addiction. I think it's just the content and entertainment and unnecessary distraction. I'm almost using my phone as a prop sometimes to fill in the gaps, and that's why my screen time is kind of high. So in conclusion, this challenge was kind of underwhelming for me, but I definitely recommend anyone to try this out and see how they feel, see what's different. Yeah, 24 hours, no social media. See ya!